Yeah, right, and we're back. We are back. And I want to say when we last left off, we were getting an upgrade, as well as having to deal with this fucking rage farm that this is. So yeah, let's do the usual suspects here. We're gonna water everything. And keep in mind, too, going forward, it got a storm on its way, which already makes my nipples hard just thinking about it. Because that means we're going to have a free day to go into the dungeon and do anything we want to do. Today, however, being in the game Thursday, there are a handful of things we can tackle. But first thing is first, we need to grow. We'll be harvesting eventually. In due course, of course. However, it looks like something got screwed up top there with the corn, which is never good. And you can see it in the upper right. I must have forgotten to water that. I don't know. So we'll have to figure out what the hell happened there. Not even figure out that something bad had happened, but it's obvious there's something wrong. The issue becomes, do I grow more corn there, or do I just leave it empty for now? And I don't know. Don't really have an answer for that. Crap. It happened somehow. We need the scythe, but I don't want to cut anything else, so we're not going to fuck with that right now. I'm trying to, like, clean up the farm. It'll fucking knock shit down. Yeah, you know what we'll do is we'll just leave it fucked up for now. As long as it's not hurting anything, it's not a big deal. Not so big a deal. Alright, let's go ahead and water here, there. Fucking things. I hate these trellises, I really do. I mean, it's true that you would put these things on a trellis and just... it annoys the fuck out of me all the same. Alright. So, we also have enough money to, upgrade maybe the hoe. But I'm a little reluctant to... yeah, so you can't do anything with that there. Oh, there we go. There we go. We could put something there now that I've made room, and it's been watered, so maybe we'll go do that. Into town we go. Into town we go. Spiceberry. So we're going to start stockpiling spice berries and grapes. I believe we already went to the community center and turned that nonsense in anyway. So at this point, we probably will want to keep the spice berries and amongst other things. Yeah, I forgot to put iron in the furnaces, but that's okay. Fuck it, we'll just grab some corn, I guess. One more corn. May as well. It'll grow through the fall. I'm wondering, maybe what we could even do as a gag is we can leave the corn of that one slot up, so that way they'll all harvest at the same time. I don't know if that'll work or not, but we'll try new things. It's fun to explore ideas. And there's our new axe. Fucking sweet. Which we'll give it a try when we get back to the farm here. We'll process some geodes. Ooh, I think that's new. That's not new. And I think that's new as well. Excellent. Great. Awesome. And the goal here is going to be trying to get the rest of that hardwood so we can turn that foraging thing in. And maybe pick up some other little small amounts of more hardwood, you know? Alright. So back to the farm we go. We're going to plant this one piece of corn. We're going to get the furnace going. The furnace is cooking up some more iron. Because upon the morrow, well, you know, we can also go and see if there's anything here for us to forge. I don't remember the last time we checked. Because it's been about 2 days, maybe a day since I've recorded. No, it's only been a day, actually. But I still don't remember. Why don't you remember, man? I was drinking heavily. It was my birthday the other day. So, no streaming or recording of any kind happened. Just lots and lots of drinking. Endlessly copious amounts of drinking. Wait a minute, isn't that a double entendre? Yeah, whatever. An oxymoron, don't care, whatever. But yeah. So we've done the good old harvest there. And so like I said, at this point we're going to be working on hardwood. Now there's 2 types of trees that give us hardwood, or tree remnants. The issue with the tree remnants, and we're going to double check this, because if we don't have the means, if this axe won't cut down, give us a cut down for hardwood, what we have to do is change up what we're doing. And not in like a weird or bad way or anything. We just have to kind of restructure what we're doing. In other words, thought I took some out. I'll explain it later, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Boop. Alright, let's see here. We'll store this. Put our iron bars in here. Let's sell off the bullshit. And then we're going to take the jam to the, really quick while it's still, you know, daytime. Oh, you know what? No, let's cut some hardwood, because we can do the hardwood too. In case I'm wrong. I believe jam is one of the ingredients that we can turn in. So let's see. Yeah, here we go. Takes a lot of swings, but there we go. There's our hardwood. Now, there's 2 types of trees that we get hardwood from. The ones that look like that are one of them. And then there's the other one that's on the far right side of the screen. It looks like a sideways log. Yeah, because I can't see it. We can turn this in too. It's a sideways log. And you can see it right there. This axe will not cut this. Yeah. So we need to upgrade the axe one more time in order to even get access to that. So, just as a kind of rule of thumb, just wanted to finish that. So, but that's pretty much it in a nutshell. That's how you go about getting it done. So we can get some more hardwood here. We only need 10 hardwood, but we to turn in. But the perk of having the more hardwood is you can actually build stuff with it. So it's pretty important to get it. Also, we'll have access to a new area we haven't been to because we can now cut hardwood. We're not going to go there today. We burnt a lot of energy doing other things today, so we won't bother with it. So, yeah, but probably it'll be something we do on a day where we've have half of our energy to waste or to spend, however you want to word it. Can I water these? Can't really tell. I'd rather be safe than, you know, fucking sorry. Alright, let's go ahead and take our hardwood. We'll take that, too. I'm going to sell that thing. Where's our hardwood? There it is. Now we have 16 hardwood, which is great in the grand scheme of things. Dump that, dump that. Regular wood can go in there. Anything else we can dump off? We'll dump the fruit off for now, because we don't need it. Everything else looks pretty good. Yep. So we're actually going to complete one whole requirement. and then get started on another one. Both of them, one of them is going to be forging, and the other one's going to be like the creation part. In other words, it's we created the jam from resources, so there's a whole tree of different things affiliated with that. Now here's the deal: is wood and hardwood can now start going towards construction. And that's a big deal because we haven't really been doing it. And we get a free charcoal tiln, whatever. So that's cool. I'm surprised we're already halfway with this one. Oh yeah, we can turn the oak resin in as well. So we will be doing that too. Well, we're here. And artisan, see, there's the jelly right there. So jelly in. We'll try to get honey as well, but you see these trees down here. All of these will be grown at some point within the second year. But the trees are very pricey. They're like $2,000 to $8,000 a tree. So yeah, it's not something we're going to outright do right away, but it is something we are going to attempt to do. We're going to get that sunflower this season. Haven't run into the purple mushroom yet, or if we did, I turned it in somewhere else. Still waiting on that maple syrup. We got a poppy, though. The hay is actually growing. And here we go. And we need to make wine. We don't have the tools to do that yet, so that will be on our to-do list. All right. So we had a little bit to turn in there. Awesome. 10 pieces of wood into 1 piece of coal. That is totally not worth it. I mean, we're going to place this thing to place it, but it's a fucking pile of shit. And I say that because you don't... this is like an endgame tool to me, or in case of emergency charcoal need, then you can go... then you should go out and burn that. Not burn it, but use it. Oh, we need to sell the shoe. Let me sell the boot really quick because I'm tired of walking around with it. But yeah, it's just one of those tools I've never really used, except when I got like gold. One time I had 5 pieces of gold ore and wanted to smelt it into a bar, and I didn't have any more coal. And I was like, oh, fuck this. Just threw in 10 pieces of wood and then got it later. But it was stupid because the very next day, it didn't even finish right there, I don't think. But like the very next day, or I walked away from it, and I think it got done, but I went into the mine and I got fucking coal. So it was like, well, if you really need it, just go to the fucking mine and get coal. Don't waste your wood, especially if you haven't built everything. Which, in fairness, that's kind of what I learned from my first playthrough was you usually get a lot of the materials you need as long as you systematically keep going into the dungeon or you keep going into different areas of the game. So don't ever put on you that you're having trouble finding a resource. Be willing to backtrack through dungeons, like the floor. If you need iron, go through the floor, the level, what was it, 40 floors? 40 to 50, level 50 floors, because that's where your iron ore is going to always be. You know it's going to be on those floors, so just go to those floors. Whether you get a lot of it or not is kind of believe random, but that's where they are. Same with copper. We have not run into copper in quite a while. We'll get it once in a blue moon, but we never get a lot of it. So that to me implies that there's they're not on the lower floors. They're not on the middle floors we've been going towards. They're on the upper floors. God damn it, I can't speak English today. They're on the lower floors, not the higher floors. So that's, look at that. We have 81 copper ore, but we have 26 copper bars. So I'm a little reluctant to start making and smelting more copper. We have so freaking much of it. Let's dump that. And we're going to dump the jam as well. The salmon berry jam. Salmon berry. Alright, let's put the coal away because we're not using it right now. We've used it as best as one can use. Let's put this thing, because I probably won't use it very much. We'll put it right here. Alright, so this was a pretty constructive, day. We did a lot. Fucking dog. Mooch mooch. Whoa. Good dog. So upon the morrow, we will be hitting up the mine again, but we'll be leaving the axe. We don't need to take the axe with us. In hopes that we find some cool stuff. Because that's all there really is to do on those days. On these rainy, thundery days, which enjoy them now, because they won't be around in the future. Oh, speak of the devil. Let's drop that off. We need the scythe, because we can harvest some wheat. This is either wheat or... I forget what this is. It's wheat. Alright. And this is something we can turn in. Now, we could also plant something there, but I'm not. I don't want to water more things than I have to. Mind you. So... I think we needed 5 wheat. So let's go right now with as much as we've got. We're going to walk towards the mine, which means I don't need my watering tin. I want to say ton because I brew beer. We don't need a watering pot. Do we have everything else? So yeah, we got the more important goodies. Spelunking tools. And gotta love that rain. Oh, you know what? We didn't check tomorrow's weather, because if it's going to rain tomorrow, we're still in good shape. Let's see. Clear and sunny day tomorrow. Wait, is there some event? Oh, no, they're just being douchebags. Alright. So, yeah, today will be a great, great day, as we're going to turn in the wheat. The wheat. And then we're going to sell the rest. Because we've got a high quality and a medium quality and 7 regular. But yeah, that's why you grow everything that's palatable in a season. Palatable being you can eat it. I mean, we eat wheat. It makes sense to grow it. Because almost everything has a use, except some of the flowers. And the flowers are nice, though, in its own way, because you can give those to people as, like, gifts. But let's take a look here. Animal bundle, artisan, summer. Oh, we're doing the summer crops right now. And you can see we have one of each of these, but more importantly, we need to have 5 high-quality melons and 5 high-quality corn, which is what we're aiming for this year. Hence why I made it, if I'm going to grow anything extra, it's going to be more corn. Okay, it's not in there either. Then it must be on the far right side. I know it's one of these fucking things. There it is, wheat. Oh shit, they want 10? 10 regular wheat? Oh, fuck me to tears. Means we gotta grow more wheat, guys. So let's go back. Let's go back. Well, this is a good thing in its own weird, twisted way. We need to go back. We need to fucking... Wait, we'll grow some more wheat. We have a spot to do it. Fucking hate this. I hate this. I hate when they do this. But it is what it is. The hay isn't too hard. We just need to build a silo and a coop in order to get hay. There we go. So we'll sell the higher quality wheats, but we'll keep the cheap stuff. For the obvious reasons. But, you know, it's going to be what it's going to be. The money we make from the first harvest will probably go towards actual putting in the resources towards silo and coop. I mean, we could upgrade the house, but we're not doing much in the culinary stuff yet. We haven't done much regarding culinary yet, so you don't have to be that quick to sell to buy into that. You don't need to do that yet. And see all this grass? This can be converted into hay once we get a silo and we get a coop going, because that's how we get the hay out of the silo. But we can't do that right now. We can't do that yet. Alright, off to the mine we go, motherfuckers. It's killing time. Killing time again, little chum? Killing time indeed. So you can see we're still in the ice floors. There's our way down. Sorry, I got like something tickling my throat. And it's tickling without my permission. And some copper ore, because we need copper ore right now. There's some amethyst down there. This is a nice little floor. So we'll collect. Let's see if there's anything good. There's the stairway. We're not done exploring the floor yet, though. So, okay, now we're done exploring the floor. Fuck that slime. Alright, a big room. So we found a magnet ring, which we don't really need so much. I mean, we'll check it out. If it's better than the one we've got, we'll put it on. But there's no point in putting on two of the same ring. At least to my knowledge. I don't know if it, like, ups your ability to use the magnet skill within it, but I don't think it does. So I'm not that eager to just go out and start using it. That fucker. Alright. No digging monsters, unfortunately. There's the doorway. But now these are enemies I do want to fight, because sometimes they drop coal, so hence why you make the extra effort to fight those fuckers. They're as good as mining for other ore, in all fairness. It's the closest you're going to get to mining coal. If you really want to, make something of it. I think that's, whatever. Yeah, topaz. We have lots and lots of topaz. And looky here, motherlode. Look at all that, nice. Yeah, give me them geodes. That's sexy. We got like 4 geodes just from that. I'm too lazy to... I'm not that lazy. Not right now. We're doing really good down here. I shouldn't jinx it by just skipping ahead. There might be more wood items or something, so you don't know unless you go and explore. I mean, we can come over here and there'd be a whole lot of nothing. And what did I get for my trouble? A bat following me? Ooh. Glow ring. We'll take that. Oh yeah, this is a better magnet ring. Alright. This will take us to floor 65. We have the strength and mostly in the inventory space to keep going. So we're going to see if we can go as close to 5 more floors as possible. If we don't make the 5, we don't make the 5. You know, the usual fare with that, guys. And chances are we won't, but you don't know unless you try. It's not even a matter of can we do it. It's a matter of is there enough time in the day for us to do it. And the concern of burning through all of our inventory space. Like we just picked up the winter root thing. We're not going to ever use it. It's not worth very much. We may as well just eat it, as far as I'm concerned. There we go. So we need to we'll actually have to dig up the ladder here. Unless it's that. No, those are just regular rocks. Where, oh, where is the ladder that goes down? Oh, where can it be? There it is. Nice. We're getting lots of iron ore. I am really happy about that. I wish we were getting gold, but we're not deep enough yet to get gold. So, makes sense. Here's another item, pickup item that I don't really need to have right now is the earth carrot, cave carrot. They're not worth very much, and they just take up space. Like I said, we've got a finite amount of space we can work with. So we don't want to waste that space, per se, for some really weak healing item. Because at this point in the game, you're not saving up collateral healing items. We have 3 strong-ass ones, and we'll use those if we need to, if it comes to that point. Alright. Ooh, what do we got here? I think this is aquamarine. Yeah. Which I think we've found in the past. And we've turned it into Gunther, right? Yeah. So we don't need that. Ooh, an Omni Geode. Nice. That is a better... I think they're technically better geodes than the frozen ones. They're like a level above those, I think. So that's really cool. You don't see them very often. Somebody was trying to tell me that it's often, and I'm like, no, it's not. There's a T in it. The T is silent. And then we looked it up, and it shows both ways of saying it. So I'm like, so technically I'm not saying it wrong, and neither are you, but you're the one that criticized me for saying it wrong. So, suck it! Alright. Give me coal, you fucker. Alright, good news for us, there's already a ladder. So let's just explore the rest of this dump as quickly and efficiently as we can. Because we're getting up to 9 p.m., which means we're closing in on 10. Which is never good. Fuck. Chances are we're not going to make it to 70 to 9:30 in the evening. I guess I could have jutted down to the next floor and ignored this, but look at, we're still picking shit up. And look at all these little dudes. They can give us coal. Oh, there's a closer ladder already. Fucker gave us a frozen tear, so... The only thing with the next floor is if there's a ladder right there, we might just have to take it. But I don't want to. I would rather go through these floors one more last time, because look at, there's good stuff here. Not that they're going to be here the next time we come down here, but... Alright, so we've cleared out the floor. Which is good that we did. Do. Okay. Oh, look at that. There's the ladder right there. You know what? We're gonna hit it. A master slingshot. We'll go in place of something here. I think we have some wood. We can just chuck the wood. Alright, let's skedaddle. I took back what I said, didn't I? Alright, so I think we can sell the Master Sling, so let's sell that now while we're over here. And then upon the morrow... Oh, fuck you. Upon the morrow, we will process those 5 geodes we have. 4 frozen and 1 omni. Everything else is, you know, keepable. We'll sell the big iron bar weapon as well, because we'll never use it. But it seems to be dropped a lot by the slimes with the star coming out their head. Coming out their head. So we'll get that going. And you need to check how many iron bars we have, because our next big upgrades for our equipment are in iron. So, but we also need the iron bars for the self-watering stuff later. So that's my reason for making tons and tons of iron bars. Yes, yes, yes. Let's put in the aquamarine. The jade. That. Take it out of the other box at that point. Nah, fuck it. It's already over there. We'll leave it over there for now. Let's go over here. That's not in here. Let me think here. Let's grab this, the amethyst, that, because we don't use the quartz to shape stuff in the other device. So makes sense that I put that in there. That can go in there, and then the rest of this gets moved over here. That, and that. Ooh, and the hardwood needs to be deposited as well. The rest of this we kind of need, because we're either going to sell it tomorrow at the adventuring store, or it's got to be processed. We need our watering tin as well. We may as well also refill it, so we'll burn that little bit of energy tomorrow. Alright, let's do this. So that was really productive so far. And look at that. Chance for gems to appear in pairs, or +1 per ore vein. Ooh. Oh, shit. I would say +1 per ore vein. I don't care if gems appear in pairs. Not really, unless they're diamonds, which we've not seen yet. And that's only for the chance for it, so we're going to go with minor. I know probably I'm going to get yelled at for not going geologist, but we're surplusing gemstones right now, so it's not like I need them. And they come in pairs. If they have the chance of coming in pairs, they're not guaranteed to come in pairs. So it seems to be kind of a moot point of even bothering with it. Alright, so let's see here. Let us dump that. We've got 18. 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 is enough just to upgrade everything, but we're not going to probably upgrade the water can beyond what it's at. We've got chili. We've got the peppers, my friend. Which is good. That means we can turn that in. What I might do for turning those things in, I might wait and turn them in later. This will make sense in the grand scheme of things once we get there. But I'll store it for now, because we don't have every produce for this season anyway. It's not like it's going to go bad. Though we do get money all at once if I dump them, but the peppers will keep producing, so I'm not going to go out of my way for that right now. And the only reason we have more wheat to grow is because we fucked up. Well, we didn't screw up, rather. It was the game that screwed us. Because we didn't get enough wheat. They gave us the wrong kinds of wheat. No, jokes aside, we needed 10 and we only made 9. So even if we had it perfect conditions for us, at least that's still a place we would have had trouble. I gotta fucking do this. So it'll be a while before we probably go back to the dungeon. Just saying, there's a lot of stuff for us to do now. And this might be a good day for us to go and check out a new area that we can explore. Now that we have the means to break down hard wood. We also have to process a ton of geodes, and we gotta do a bunch of other stuff. So, pretty busy day. We'll leave those peppers in there, but we will dump these other 2. And there's our ore for that. Alright. We need to go to the Adventurers Guild and sell this bullshit that we're holding on to. You know, it's taking up fucking inventory space at this point, so it's rather important that we get rid of it. And we have a little bit of energy, so when we get back to the farm, we'll, you know, process the new ores that need to go in, right? And then we will make our way through the forest to get to a whole new world. This weird fucking place we've never been before. To get hardwood. Hardwood. Alright. Process them geodes. Oh man, we got ripped off. That's bullshit. Ooh, I think that's new. Marble. That one's new, I believe. If you're a geologist, let me know if things like kyanite are real. Never heard of them before, and I took geology in college. So I'm curious. I've never heard of some of these ores. I'm wondering if they're real or not. I've even seen dolomite in this game once. Makes me wonder. And we get a new reward. Oh, 2 new rewards. Excellent. Means one of them is a regular. Yep, the shining stone and the large futon bear. Alright. Yay. You notice it's mostly just stuff for the house. They're not open up there till 2, so we're gonna go back to the farm and drop off the furnishing shit. Because right now it's just shit's just in the way. Oop, stuck in a cemetery. I think we're gonna court. What was her name? Mayu? Maru? I think that's who we're gonna court. She's hot. I'd stick it in her butt. Just looking to see who I can catch off guard with that. Okay. Yep, iron bar's done. Here, have some more, buddy. Look at that, we only have enough for like one more set, too. Okay, we'll dump the clay, dump the bars. And dump the rocks. Let's just put the bear there. Oh, it won't fit there because he's too big. So we'll put him over there. There we go. Now, before we get too far, we need our axe. Yeah, see, the Adventurers Guild still isn't open yet. Ooh, you know what? I need to check for the maple syrup. Nope. And it'll be ready when it's ready. And then we'll turn that in, and then the next time we get one, we'll make a beehive. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3. I'm cringing as I smile, by the way. Now, if I wanted it faster, I could have made more tree taps, but you're not in any hurry to make shit. Not that kind of stuff. You know, because we turn in the jam. Okay, we can turn in a honey later. And we can turn in, I think, wine as the 3rd item of 5. Okay, the other ones I don't think have the means to get or make right now. But in general, that's usually the easy way to go about doing it. Just saying. Okay, it must be Sunday when the merchant's here. I forget what days he's here. I think it's Wednesday and Monday. Or Wednesday and Friday or something. Oh no, so we don't have a good enough axe to break that. I thought we did. Yeah, I thought we did. So we won't fuck with that right now then. What we will do is help create the shortcut to get down here later. You can actually get to the farm from here. But look at all this bullshit blocking the way. Makes it rather frustrating. And since we have an axe in our mining pick, we can start working on clearing some of this out. At least make a mild pathway that we can remine later if we need to. We can also sometimes accidentally get a geode. Well, not accidentally. You want geodes. And look at that, there was some coal. So there's reasons to do this. Run, Toad. Run, you fucking fuck. But not many. Outside of just wanting to expand your property. And then we can actually cut down these guys for some more hardwood. Oh! Pine resin. Still haven't gotten the other stuff yet, though. There's a lot of hardwood around here, surprisingly. It's all, like, bunched up right here. Probably the last one we'll be able to do. Alright, we're done with that. Now we can sell the resin here. The pine tar. I don't think it makes for us anything we want. Yeah, we need the maple syrup for sure. We could make one of these later. We'll end up making 2 mayo machines later. Just keep that in mind. What else do we have? I don't think we have anything else that we want to necessarily make. I mean, that would be nice, but... yeah, we don't care about warriors. Bullshit. I mean, energy. Look at the life elixir. It's a ton of shrooms. Cherry bomb, copper ore, and 1 coal. That might be useful when we get into dungeons where it's harder for us to break things down. Break down rock. We don't have enough ore to do that. So now we can restore the ores and the coal. Again, we don't need to keep making more stuff. Maybe some more copper, but I don't see the point. What have we not upgraded? We haven't upgraded the hoe yet. So I'm wondering if that's worth doing. Well, we'll worry about that later. If we're going to do it, this is a good time to do it. But we should really do it when we get our next big paycheck from the peppers, which is later today. You know what? You know what? $24.97, huh? I don't know if we'll get over there in time, but we'll try. May as well upgrade the hoe. It'll be good for next season. We're not buying anything. We're going to make a little bit of cash off of this bullshit in our inventory. So, kind of makes sense to me to do it right now. Like I said, we're not using the hoe for anything other than the squigglies. We've caught and we've revealed a lot of those squigglies already. So, I'm not too sure that we need to worry about the squigglies appearing. If they do, there's a train. I don't usually go to the trains. It's usually a waste of my day. Just saying. I know that other people would argue, oh fuck, we missed it. We'll do it tomorrow or something then. But you get the idea. You guys get the general gist of what I'm trying to do. There's more important things to do than go fucking with the train. Oh, you get a free thingy here and there. That's just fucking dandy. You can see how passionate I am about going to those fucking trains. That's stuff that I like to do, like in the second years, then I give a shit about some of that stuff. And that's if I remember. Hello? Ooh, we could also meet Abby as well. Now I can't decide between these babes. It's either Abigail or Maru, one of the two. We need to come to a decision on this. Alright, we'll sell this. We can't... What? We can't sell that either, you fucking cocksucker. We'll sell a small magnet ring. So... Alright, well, we'll store it then. better sword. That's not outrageously expensive. 18 to 14. Yeah, those are too slow though. This one's pretty good. It's $4 grand. So I'm not too eager to get that. I mean, I'd want it, but I'm not paying $4 grand for it. At least not at this stage of the game. Alright, head back to the farm. Pretty much turn into whatever we aren't going to use tomorrow. Actually, we'll sell the pine tar. We've already turned it in, I believe, as credit towards something. And there's Maru here, by the way. So if you wanted to see, that was Abigail. Ooh, great. Here's Maru. Yeah, I've got a story. I was fucking my goat one day, and because he was a very bad girl. Bad boy. Okay, that got pretty dark pretty quick. Okay. What the fuck am I hung up on? There we go. We'll just double check and make sure we don't have any more uses for that pine tar right now. Pretty sure we don't, outside of building things, but we're not building anything that uses it anytime in the near future, so. Nothing there. We'll check the artisan bundle. I'm pretty sure that stuff's not in there. Or if it is, we've already turned it in. Yeah, no, it's not in the artisan bundle. So, honey is the next big one, and then the fruit, for sure. Alright. You know what? We're going to check here, too. I think it's just forging. Yeah, it's just summer... sorry, it's just fall and winter forging, which we can't do much with right now. But those will get completed. The best part is we'll be done with that entire section by the end of the first year. So that is a good thing. A very good thing to be done with all of that bullshit. Which is great. It's good. It's good. And like I said, we're going to stockpile grapes. We're going to stockpile spice berries as we find them. For we can make artisan goods from them to give as gifts. Or to sell. Oh god! It's a giant monster, man! You see it? It's going to eat my face. Alright. In it goes. We'll throw that in there because we can. Well, because we have to, in a way. I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow necessarily outright, so let's take the berries out of there too. Let's put all the berries in here for the time being, and let us dump the pine tar. That'll give us some more cash. And more cash is good cash. We also should make an effort to check the calendar, and I know I haven't done that yet, but so that way we can figure out what's going on and whatnot. And today is a new day. So, hey, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I am your host, the RPG Guy. We are kind of getting to the point where we're going to start seeing some crops starting to show by the 8th of the month. We've got a lot of farming upkeeps to do. We're going to upgrade the hoe, and we'll hit up the dungeon whenever we can, but let's not count on that, because we've got so many other things going on right now that we'll hit up that dungeon probably halfway through the season or something along those lines. But I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I am your host, the RPG Guy, and we will see you next time. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please take a moment to check out more episodes from the RPG Guy, Tuesday Night Team Up, and more. And please subscribe. Always support the channels you enjoy watching, and while you're at it, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. Keep on gaming hard. See you next time.